What's going on, people? Pretty good stuff. So yeah, as the title reads, should you factor your bills or use quick pay? I've I've had a bunch of people ask me this question, uh, and I'm gonna answer just the way I've answered everybody's email when it comes to this subject. Um, if you're factoring your bills, your freight bills, yes, you're gonna get paid the following day. Here, let me start off like this. I'll give you the pros and the cons on factoring bills. Okay. Let me first give you what it is I don't like about factoring bills. Um, if you factor your bills, if you notice they want your social security number, and this is what I've told factoring companies. Why do you want my social security number when it's not under me, it's under the company's name, right? They come out with, it's just a soft pull. It's not a hard pull, but whatever. That's one of the reasons I don't like it. The other reason I don't like factoring is because, say, for instance, if you read that contract, if the factoring company doesn't get paid within 30 days, uh, you got to pay that money. And when the factoring company can't collect, they'll have you, the carrier, call the company and have them pay, which I think is their job. There's not too many factoring companies that won't mess with, you know, uh, certain, I mean, certain companies, certain brokers, because they have the list of people that they'll deal with. And, the best way to do it before you book a load, is you ask your factoring company if, they deal with that broker or that company, because not all factoring companies mess with all the brokers in all the companies. So beware of that. Okay. Um, Another reason I don't like factoring companies is because, you know, if you take a picture of the bill and it's sideways or it's got some kind of shadow on it, um, they're on you about that. They want you to scan the paper perfectly and send it with everything, and that's another thing that gets me, um so I think that was 4 or 5 things that I don't like about factoring companies. Now let me tell you what I do like about factoring company. I think everybody can agree with me. uh they pay out, you know um they pay you, within 24 hours, if not less. The money's in your bank. They take their percentage. It can be from 2 to 4%, which, but if you're short on money, you get the money, within a day. It's the only thing I like about the factoring company, factoring your bills. Other than that, I can't think of anything else why I like factoring companies. I don't like to factor my bills. I like doing quick pay with whoever I'm dealing with. There's a difference between factoring quick pay and something else that's called a net 30. A net 30 means, you're going to wait 30 days to get paid, and you'll get paid the full amount. So if you haul a load for, say, $100, you'll get the whole $100 within a month. Let me tell you what I like about quick pay, or I can't even think of what I don't like about quick pay, because um, if if I'm dealing with that broker or that company, and We take a picture of a bill and it's got a shadow, or there's a little piece missing on the side, they don't trip. If you notice that if you deal with a company or broker and you're dealing with them with quick pay, they don't trip. They'll take the bill, they'll take the Raycon sheet, and they'll pay you. They'll pay you within 2 or 3 days. Schneider pays. I think Schneider was paying us every day. But Schneider came up with another system now. It's called Trump, something like that, which is they're kind of picky. They're not that bad, but they are bad. Uh, where they're not paying us every day anymore. They're paying us every other day. But quick pay, I like to deal with quick pay instead of dealing with the factoring company. Um, Again, quick pay is not asking you for your social security. They're going based off your total company, your EIN number. Factoring companies, they want your social security. Why? Because I can only assume that the contract stipulates, if they don't get paid, they got to go after somebody. They rather go after a human being than the company. So that's what I'm thinking. But quick pay, I like quick pay. Some companies will take 2%, some companies will take 3%. But again, you have no problems. Uh, Maybe the problem will be, that they haven't caught up and paid you off, and all you do is just call them up. Like CH Robinson's got priors for that, because we haul so much for CH Robinson right now that CH Robinson will they'll be behind. They'll be behind, and my wife has to call in, and as soon as she starts telling them the low numbers and everything, they start looking it up, and then they tell my wife, okay, next day, the following day, you guys will get paid tomorrow, and we do. But I don't, I have nothing to dislike about quick pay. Quick pay is perfect for me. So this is the thing. If you're hauling, say for instance, 5 days out of the week, and you're doing either or factoring or doing quick pay, like we've added it up. Well, I've added it up, and doing quick pay with say for instance CH Robinson, a week within a week we are paying out to quick pay, from them taking out their percentage, we are paying out from 1,200 to 1,400 a week. That's what we are paying out. So there's a couple of strategies that you guys can do, which we are trying to do. Again, you have your quick pay, which is within a couple of days you'll get paid, and then you have the other quick pay, which is I think within 10 days, and then you got your net 30, which is the whole 30 days, but you really don't wait the whole 30 days. I think something like 20 days. So what I've been trying to do is just little by little get off the quick pay. So one bill I will send in as quick pay, and then the following bill I'll send in as net 30, which is I'll wait for the 30 days. That way I'm not giving up that much money. I am still giving up money, but I'm not giving up that much money. But I'm trying to catch up where I don't need quick pay anymore. I don't need that money to come into my account every day with them taking out their percentage off. So that's one strategy that I'm trying to do right now, where one bill will be quick pay, the next bill will be net 30. One day will be quick pay, the next bill will be net 30. That's one way to get off of quick pay. Once you catch up and you're doing that broker, just 90 net 30. That's what it's called. It's called net 30. The money will start rolling in every day. Every day. As long as you're hauling for these people every day, the money will start rolling in every day. So that's one strategy that you can do to not use factoring, to not use quick pay. The other way that you can do it, and a lot of people have done this. A lot of people have told me about this. If you're a small fleet like we are, if you're a one-man gang, is to go get an SBA loan. You go get an SBA loan, uh, and you just go net 30 on all your bills. On all your bills. Um, you got to remember, I think the factoring company is from 2 to 4, 2 to 4%, I believe. It's in between that. And then quick pay, I think is from 2 to 3. I'm pretty sure it's from 2 to 3 with everybody. And then, a lot of companies have, and a lot of big brokers, mega brokers, they have this thing where, you get our fuel card and your bills will be for free, stuff like that. So you got to look into stuff like that. Like for instance, Swift has something like that. Is you haul our loads, you do, you get our fuel card, and your bills, we won't take nothing off of them. Which it's a good deal. It's a good deal. But if you are factoring, if you are doing quick pay, you got to remember you're leaving a lot of table, you're leaving a lot of money out there on the table for them. That's money that should be going into your pocket. And us as truck drivers, we work hard, and we want to keep as much money as we can in our pockets and not give so much money away. So think about that strategy, fellas. Quick pay, try to get off of it, do one bill, quick pay, do the next bill, net 30. And, just keep doing it, until you finally catch up where all your net 30s are coming in every day. As soon as that money starts rolling in every day, you'll be able to just cut off quick pay. You'll be able to cut off the factoring company. Um, I know I went back to the beginning. So a lot of people are getting SBA loans, and what they do is with that SBA money, they're paying themselves, they're paying their drivers, whatever they need to pay, they're paying with that money. And whatever they're hauling, they go net 30 on everything. And you got to remember, an SBA loan it's a real good loan. It's a low interest loan, and it helps business owners out a lot. Because it's a low interest rate loan, and you can use it for whatever it is that you need it for your business. So a lot of people are doing that. They're getting the SBA loan, they're getting a loan, and they're just letting the bills just go net 30 on all of it. I'll wait all 30 days, so I can get my full amount. And then once a month, they're still paying that SBA loan. And then once all these bills catch up where they're coming in every day, you're good to go. And now you're raking in some good money. So think about that, fellas. There is a lot of well, I ran into one broker that I found on DAT load board, that he had quick pay. Well, they claimed they had quick pay, but uh, it took them, I would say, 2.5, almost 3 weeks to pay us. And they claimed, it was something internal, that they were swapping companies, factoring companies, or something like that. But just that's my take on factoring bills and getting quick pay. Which one's better? Uh, I like quick pay. I like quick pay. I have no problems with quick pay. Like I said, Most factoring companies, they're real anal about scanning that bill. They want it creased out perfectly, no shadows, nothing. It has to be perfect. And I understand, they're collecting, but is they're just some of them are pretty anal about it. And quick pay, I mean, you're working directly with that broker, with that company, and they're not really tripping on a wrinkle or a shadow. As long as you can see it, they're fine with it. So factoring, quick pay for me. So think about that. But the purpose for this video was to let you guys know what my strategy is about quick pay and factoring. Either or, you're leaving money on the table. That's money that should be going into your pocket. And this is a strategy that I use to try to get off a quick pay, to try to get off the factoring company. Even though I don't use factoring companies. If there's a broker that that is requiring a factoring company, then I automatically just don't do no freight for them. Like there was this one, it's a 8P3 logistics company. It's new. It just popped up in Ontario in January. And we met up at the truck show right here in Ontario, and we spoke and everything. And they were like, "Yeah, let's do it, Victor," and this and that. They got at me, a few days after the truck show, and they asked me, "Hey, do you have a factoring company?" And I said, "No." "Do you guys have quick pay?" And they said, "No, we need people that we need businesses that have factoring companies because they are trying to get away from that AB5 law." And it's understandable. It's understandable. And stuff like that is a hiccup for truck drivers. You know, I've always tried to be, what they say, suited and booted, just ready for everything. But when it comes to that part, being with the factoring company, I'm just too, how should I say, too leery about the factoring company. My company is the one that's making all the money. So why do you need my social security? That's my biggest issue. Has nothing to do with me. It's got to do everything with the company. So that's why I don't factor. Factoring is good. Don't get me wrong. Factoring is good. You get your money the next day. But that's just my personal opinion about factoring. It just, for me, I just don't like it. Let's see who's in the neighborhood. John, what's going on, John? Max Force, what's going on, bro? Bench trucking. Christian, Vic, do you have an email for questions? Yes, I do, Christian. I'm gonna put it down here, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, Christian. It takes me about maybe 3 to 4 days to get to them emails, bro. So just be aware of that. Gustavo Torres, Joker Wild, Nomadic, Joker Wild. With this current shipping problem out of the ports, is it a good time to get into moving containers? Can I get my loads in and maximize my time behind the wheel? This is the best time, Joker Wild. This is, I mean, I think their slow season for the port, I'm predicting is going to be in the summer of 2023. That's when they'll probably slow down a little bit. But right now, it's probably going to last 2023. And I've been talking to fleet owners from Long Beach that are doing, consistent, Monday through Saturday work at the ports, and that's their prediction as well. That's why I'm repeating what they're telling me, that they're gonna be busy. They're not gonna have a slow season next year. I don't think anybody in the transportation department is going to have a slow season because everything comes out of the port. Everything that needs to be moved in California is coming out of the ports, and they're jammed. They're jammed. Truckers are doing their best, but in reality, like I've said before, I don't think it's the truckers. It's the union people that are working the ports. The longshoremen's. They're the ones that are dragging their feet over there. So yeah, is it a good time, Joker Wild? It's a real good time right now, bro. Quiñones looking for experienced driver from Victorville to San Antonio, Austin, and Houston. 1800 round trip. We are ELD exempt. There you go. If anybody's looking for a work out of Victorville, Quiñones is he's got a lane. Carlos, what's going on, Carlos? Maximize income potential. That is. Joker Wild, if you're an owner operator, bro, money is the sky limit right now in the ports. Right now, it's ridiculous. If you're an owner operator, believe me, if you can make some great money right now, bro. It's crazy right now. Jason got a Facebook page. No, I don't, Jason. NDS 23. My pops is owner operator, and I'm thinking getting my own truck and authority. How can I put him under my authority to avoid AB5 law? Uh, there's a way around it, NDS 23, but let's cross that bridge when we get to it, bro. It's easy. It's easy to get around it, believe me. We've talked to big companies, and they've already got their strategy, and they told me about their strategy, which is good. But there's a way around it, bro. Is AB5 gonna come into effect? You know, I I'm praying that it doesn't. We don't need that stuff. There's too many companies that are shutting down for for these people up in Sacramento not to see it. That, for better words, that boy, I just want to cuss her out, Lorena Gonzalez. I just want to cuss her out. Um, she's the one that put this in the books, and hopefully it doesn't come through. Uh, if they don't see that these trucking companies are shutting down because of this law that they're trying to threaten us with, they're stupid. But let's hope it doesn't come through. Let me see where did I leave off. Da, 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 da. Jason Torres needs some good advice giving people on the East Coast like you. No problem, Jason. Uh, I currently drive for Redaway, but I'm trying to do my own. NDS 23. Yeah, and Redaway they have some pretty bad looking trucks over there, bro. Let me see, 702 trucker. He leased into next truck. Okay. Joker Wild, can you take days off if you go to work for most container companies, or are you stuck working day and night until you burn out? Joker Wild, are you an owner operator, or you're a company driver? It sounds like you're a company driver. It just depends what company you go to, bro. It just depends on what company you go to. It just depends on on the people over there. Um, where do you live, Joker? Wild? You live in LA or you live up here in the San Bernardino area? Because I have a partner down in LA. Uh, he's got a container company and he's always looking for drivers, bro. You can always shoot me an email and I'll send you his hookup. You can call him up and see if you guys can work something out. He's a good guy, though. He is a good guy. Moving to Los Angeles. Yeah, just if you're looking for a job, Joker Wild, if you don't have your own truck, you want to do port. Hopefully you have some experience. If you want to do port, bro, excuse me, send me an email and I'll hook you up with them, and hopefully you guys can get something going. Carlos, do you know anything about truckers not delivering to Colorado? And is it due to that accident in 2019 or because of bad weather that got there? I saw some media posts about, yeah, yeah. Everything you said is correct, Carlos. So if you guys don't know, there was a trucker that got into an accident and ooh, a few people passed away. Not because he smashed them. After he smashed, they smashed into him and they ended up passing away. They ended up giving that trucker, I think it was 110 years. Well, the truckers over there in Colorado, they shut down one of the highways, and they're not letting anybody in, which is great. Colorado it's a weird state. I'll tell you that much. It is a weird state, and I'm glad the truckers over there are standing up to them people because that's wrong. 110 years, that's a lifetime for that trucker, which is not cool. Oh, shuts. So yeah, it is true, Carlos. That is true. They are stopping the freeway over there. They're not letting anybody come in, and I think Colorado's feeling it right now because their shelves are pretty much empty up there. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I understand the people, but somebody has to stand up to these uh these morons that have higher positions, and they just they know the law, but they just want to get it out the way and go eat some fat burgers or something like that and get rid of you. J Sur, what's going on, bro? Thanks for the vid, Vic. I have to catch you on the replay. No problem, bro. No problem. J Sur has been a subscriber for a very long time. I want to say almost a month after I started posting videos. Appreciate you, bro. So, anyways, yeah, back to the factoring and quick pay. Uh, for everybody that send me emails and try to get my opinion on either or, uh, I lean more towards quick pay because we have less headaches on getting us paid. They never call us and tell us, hey, we can't see the bill. Hey, there's a wrinkle. Hey, there's a shadow. Oh, it's supposed to be like this and like that. You know, so I like quick pay. I like quick pay a lot. I do not factor. I don't factor my bills. I just, again, I don't see the reason why they want to have my social security number because it has nothing to do with me. I'm talking about the company and they want the info from me. Rolling A, appreciate the content. No problem, bro. No problem. So yeah, just there's different strategies to get off a quick pay. That way you won't leave so much money on the table. You just gotta kind of figure out the business, how to make it work for you. You know, we've been doing quick pay for I don't know maybe 2 years, and this is the way I'm trying to get off of quick pay. One bill I send it in as quick pay, which is 2 days, 3 days, and then the next bill we're doing net 30. And the money's still rolling in, but it's not rolling in fast enough. But we are doing so much work right now for CH Robinson that it's uh it's working out. It's working out pretty good. So I hope this video was able to help you guys. Jason, is 4K gross good for pulling containers 5 days a week if you're leased to someone, and is a set rate based pay better than a rate that goes up and down? Uh, Base rates, uh, when they're set, Jason, I don't like to set anybody on a salary. I don't. Whether you're leased onto us or you're a company driver. Um, my thing is like for instance, I have one guy. I have one guy. Uh, he works 4 days out of the week, and then I have another guy that works 6 days out of the week. The guy that does 4 days out of the week makes more money than the guy that does 6 days out of the week, because the guy that works 4 days, he wants to make good money within them 4 days. The guy that does 6 days, he just wants to do his little one load and go home, which I don't mind. I don't mind because that one load pays pretty good. But so if I was to set them on salaries, I'm pretty much burning them for the money, you know. And I'm not into getting rich. I'm not into uh, not paying my drivers. That's my first priority, is pay my drivers. We can go broke for a day or two. Uh, my bills don't have to get paid, but I make sure that my drivers get paid first. Uh, so a set salary and running under a percentage, me personally, I like running my guys under a percentage, because if they bust ass, and they get that check, they're pumped. They're pumped. They're like, okay, this was a good week. So that's the way I see it. Salary or percentage? Are you gonna push if you're on salary, or are you gonna push if you're on percentage? That's the way you have to think about it. All right. 702 trucker. My 2016 Cascadia asked for a park region about every other round trip from Vegas to San Bernardino. Any advice to reduce these regions? Two things. Two things. 707. 702 trucker. Two things. It's gonna be your seventh injector and the dozer. Just swap them out. You can clean them out, but maybe in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, a month, you'll have the same issue. So your best bet is to swap both of them out. I have a video on that as well. It's the seventh injector and the dozer. Swap them out. That's one of them. The other thing that could be is your inlet and outlet knock sensors. Swap them out as well. They build SUD, and believe it or not, even though there's a bunch of heat going through them, the SUD doesn't go away. So uh, I would start cheaper. I would go with the seventh injector and the dozer. Swap both of them out. The dozer is it's a little box with a couple of few metal fuel lines that are stuck to it, and then the dozer's in between. So swap both of them out. Don't just swap out the seventh injector. Swap them both out. Start with that. If it still has that issue, then it's gonna be your inlet and outlet knock sensor, because them sensors are the ones that tell the computer it's doing the region. And right now it's not telling the truck that it's doing the region. So It could be either or. Clean the DPF filter. I've never came to that issue to clean out my DPF filter. I've done it on the older truck, the Series 60, 2008, but the rest of the trucks, I've haven't. Uh, we put these trucks on the computer, and they haven't needed to be clean. And we do a lot of local stuff. So there's a lot of suds that get built up, and maybe once a week I'll run them, a little hard, where they'll start at 1 o'clock in the morning, so they'll be able to run the truck to LA and then run the truck back nonstop, where it does do the region by itself. But as far as cleaning the filter, Quiñones, that's not really the problem. Believe me, it's either or. It's either gonna be the seventh injector, and especially the way he runs, the way he's describing that he runs. What does he do? Was it San Bernardino to Vegas? It's a good run. It's a good run. So them filters should be able to clean out. But that's the only reason why he's not getting a regen, is because either the seventh injector and the dozer are clogged, or them two knock sensors they're clogged up too. And you keep running it like that, 702 trucker, and you're gonna end up uh, derating. Derating means you're gonna lose power. So if you can, uh, I would start off with the seventh injector and the dozer. If you don't have the dough for it, uh, take the seventh injector out of the dozer, clean that injector out, put something inside the hole of the dozer, and knock some of that sud off. But as soon as you can, buy them two things: the seventh injector and the dozer, bro. Start off with that. Joker, while as an extremely experienced hard worker driver, is it possible to make transition to moving containers and make well over 100 the first year of employment as a company driver? Yeah, yeah, that's that's not a problem, Joker. It's not a problem. Um, again, it just depends on what company you go to. There's companies that'll say, they're all for the FMCSA BS. Oh, truckers can only drive so much. If you can only drive so much, you're not gonna make 100,000. If you're gonna abide by FMCSA's rules, you're not gonna make 100,000. Yeah, if if you want to make money, you're gonna make money. But if you're one of them people that, uh, oh, I ran out of time, you don't even have a call coming in your truck, you're not gonna make over 100,000. Just saying. 38 minutes. Oh, shucks. All right, fellas. Well, I just thought I'd post this video, let you guys know about factoring your bills and quick pay. I hope this video was able to help you out. I hope it was informal. If you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe, and we'll see you guys on our next video.